We will learn certain things in this class. First, statistics, why we learn, what we learn. Okay, first, scale of measurement. In several coming some videos, I will explain all these tests to you. First thing, scale of measurement. What is scale of measurement? Why we use this? What is the purpose of use scale of measurement? So that's will all explained that video. Next is data entry, how to enter data in SPSS, if that is online data or offline data, or import it. If it is online data, then how to import this data, or if we have some secondary data, how to import this to the feed, how to feed this in the computer SPSS. Illustrative statistics, descriptive statistics. What is descriptive statistics? When we use descriptive statistics, what is the purpose of descriptive statistics, how we use descriptive statistics, and result interpretation. All things we will discuss in descriptive statistics video. Next is data manipulation, including outliers detection, including outlier detection, or the data manipulation and outlier detection. Well, in the next part, we'll discuss about the parametrics test. So, what is parametric test? Why we use parametric tests? Why we do not use descriptive statistics instead of descriptive statistics? Why we use? So, we'll check the data and everything. We will discuss this. The all about parametric statistics. And parametric statistics, we all know that is inferential statistics. And first thing, well, I will forget to tell you that data, there are many types of data. There's discrete data, continuous data, and so on. Okay, I will discuss when we discuss about the data. Okay, independent test, t-test, it's a parametric test. Pair t-test, it's a parametric test. Why we use these two tests, when we use these two tests, what is the purpose of using this test, and how do we know which test is applied in which situation. We'll discuss it in their particular video. Same thing, ANOVA, one way and two way, we know all about this. Okay, and next we'll learn non-parametric statistics like Neymar's test, Koch, alpha, kappa test, Cohen kappa test, chi-square test of independence, chi-square test of goodness of fit, chi-square test of goodness of fit, correlation. Next we'll learn correlation, simple regression, multiple regression. So we don't know actually MOS at present, but we'll check in MOS, but I don't have this software presently, so I will explain it in SPSS only. Okay, next after this we will learn factor analysis, exploratory. There are two types of factor analysis: exploratory factor analysis and confirmatory factor analysis. We'll learn exploratory factor analysis. In this path analysis with MOS, we cannot do this at present, but we'll try. Cluster analysis, discriminant analysis, conjoint analysis, correspondence analysis, and logistic analysis, regression. We'll discuss each and everything. First, we'll discuss about the purpose of each and every test and variable. How do we know when we look at the data? How do we know which test is applied? And not only in data, but there are some statistics also to clarify that this test is particularly applied. Which condition we will apply that particular test. So we will check the condition, we'll check the assumption, everything we'll check and along with the data set. So in case of all test, so all test. Okay, now and will interpret the result, what type of test it is a relationship test or it's a comparison test. So we'll explain everything. It's a descriptive test or it's a inferential statistics test, and why we use this descriptive test, how do we write this descriptive, and what are the descriptives actually is, how do you measure, and non-parametric parametric test, what is actually it is. and I written in Bengali, so you will just learn. I will explain it in English. Well, I will learn it on English too, and later on. Well, now and why. It's canon means why. Why we do all this test. What is the purpose? First thing we will need to learn that hypothesis. We do everything to get a result. Result of whom? Nah, result of hypothesis. So we will learn first hypothesis. Hypothesis is nothing but just an assumption between the relationship of two variables, about relationship between A and B. So, well, this is, if we assume that relationship, then it is called hypothesis. Hypotheses are two types: null and alternative. Null hypothesis we write as H naught, and alternative hypothesis we write H1. There are two types of hypotheses. Okay, this is clear. Well, now let's discuss the first thing: scale of measurement. We will conduct any test to solve this hypothesis. So hypothesis is very important. I will explain it in hypothesis video. Well, I will just give you a brief ideas about this test, not all, but something like scale of measurement. Yeah. Measurement. We know why we use scale of measurement. When we have a data, the data is in numeric, not numeric, actually data is in string format. So we, or string format or normal format, like name, anything, we just got data. But SPSS wants numeric format. This format SPSS want anything number, which number means numeric, anything 1 2 3 4, any number. So SPSS wants maybe 100 100 250, any number. So SPSS only calculate number, that's called numeric things. SPSS do not calculate alphabetical things. Okay, so this is scale we use to input the raw data, or convert the raw data, or code the raw data in this particular scale or numeric scale. So particular scale, numeric scale, because we will put it in the SPSS to get a perfect result to solve this hypothesis. Always we want to prove that alternative hypothesis, but if the result is null hypothesis, but this okay, but we try to prove alternative hypothesis. This is our first study. Scale are four types: nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. Okay, there are four types of scale. One, nominal. Now what is nominal scale? Nominal scale that do not give you any idea about the number. That if I put 5, there is no idea what is 5 exactly. 5 means 5, there is nothing else. Okay, like a name or joy. Do you have any meaning of others? You can put it in SPSS. Ojoy is first boy, second boy. It's not there, mentioned there. They only mention Ojoy. So in that particular case, you cannot write this. Like if you want to put it SPSS or code it through SPSS, then you have to put it in nominal scale. That is nominal scale. Only number. The number has no particular meaning. The number has no meaning. There is just a sign for number. Nominal scale has maybe a categorical or maybe discrete, or sometimes it may be continuous too. But generally not. It is not in continuous scale, but it is decrease, and sometimes it's categorical. Okay, this is called nominal scale. particularly. So the number that has no other meaning, they don't prove any relationship with any other variable, they don't assume any other ordered any, or they don't mention any order, they don't have anything. So this is just a number. Name is name number. Okay, put it name. When you go for name, just put this name in the name column or variable column and put it as a scale, that is nominal. Okay, ordinal scale, when there are some order, like first boy, second boy, third boy, fourth boy. If you do this like an order 1 2 3 4, this is the order. 1 is the first, fourth is the last. Or if you say like that, the 4 means highest score. 4 is the score, one guy for score in 4, that means the highest. 1 is lowest. So you can say that's all. It's an order. 4 3 2 1 is the order from up to down, and 1 2 3 4 it's from down to earth. This is the order. This is called ordinal scale. Interval scale. Interval scale means 1 2 2. The distance between 1 2 2, the distance, suppose good, very good. So we know that if we get 60% marks in exam, we get good in grade. If we get 90% marks, we get very good in grade. So there are a gap, 68 to 90. 60 and 90 are not same. There is a gap between the both result. So that is called interval. From 60 to 89% marks, who got 89% marks in their exam has get a good grade, and who got 90 and above, they got very good grade. That is the gap, we can say this. That is called interval scale. Ratio 2:4. There is a ratio 2:4. That means 1:2. There is a ratio. When you something says in a ratio format, or any it's in Bengali it's called onupat. So if you say in anything like this format, or like for an example, I will tell you ratio tea and milk. Suppose I take a 1 cup of tea and 2 teaspoon of milk. We can take it. So in the data, in the time of data, we cannot write down milk and sugar or tea. We cannot write down. We write this number that is in order, sequence. That is in not order, and that is in ratio, ratio order. So that's called ratio data. That's called scaling. There are 4 types of scale. We use this scale to code the data, to input the data in SPSS. We code this. We code this to input the data in SPSS, because SPSS only calculate numeric form. SPSS cannot calculate instead of numeric form. They cannot calculate alphabetical form. So numeric form means number 1 2 100 thousands, anything, any number you can calculate. That is the SPSS. Thank you. I will discuss this another video, other things, because if we discuss everything in one video, that video must be very long. So okay, thank you very much.